Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tucson Medical Center's Facebook page and our TMC for Women Facebook page and our YouTube page. My name is Tim Bentley. I'm the Advertising and Marketing Manager here at Tucson Medical Center. And we're very excited to start a new program, a new online program today. And we are calling it TMC Women's and Children's Online Chat. And it's going to be a weekly series where we walk you through all of the great programs and things that we have here at TMC to help you deliver well for us. Now, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to introduce you to Jordan Major here in just a minute, but we're going to get them started over the coming weeks to get this program going, to make sure that they have all of the tools that they need, because it's going to be a cool weekly series. A couple of house cleaning items before we go. If you're watching this live, we are recording today, May 13th at 11 o'clock. If you have a question for Jordan or for one of our presenters that she introduces later, you can type it into the Facebook or the YouTube comments, and it'll come up on our screen, and Jordan or one of the commentators will be able to answer it for you. If you're watching this after we've recorded, and you're watching it on Facebook afterwards, go ahead and type that same question into the comments, and we'll get a notification, and we can answer those questions after we receive them. So I want to introduce you to Jordan Major, who is one of our very talented perinatal nurse coordinators. And Jordan, we're excited to start this program. How are you doing today?
Good. Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to join with you guys today and get to know you.
Well, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna drop off, and I'll let you get going. And I'm always here listening. So if there's any questions you have, Jordan, I'll just come back. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Good luck.
Okay. Thanks. Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan. I'm the perinatal nurse navigator here at Tucson Medical Center. I'm so excited to welcome you all and show you around our beautiful division here at the Women and Children's Center. I have a couple of people I'd like to introduce to you. Let me tell you a little bit about my role as the perinatal nurse navigator. I'm really here just to be a friendly face and nurse concierge, really to come alongside of you as you're preparing to deliver and become a parent. If there's anything you need before you deliver, while you're here at the hospital, or once you get discharged home, I am a resource for you, just a friendly face and contact point here at the hospital if you have any questions. Like Tim said, if you do have questions during this discussion, please feel free to send those over. We'll talk about those at the end. And today we're just going to watch a virtual tour and talk with our perinatal safety nurse officer, Stacy. Are you here, Stacy?
I am. Hi, everyone. I'm glad to be with you today.
Thank you for joining us. Stacy is going to review some of the wonderful outcomes we've had here at the hospital. Stacy, you want to tell us a little bit about some of the things you'll be discussing?
Absolutely, I'd love to. Hi, everyone. As Jordan said, my name is Stacy Wood, and I have the joy of being the perinatal safety officer for Tucson Medical Center and TMC Healthcare. We'll be delving in and talking about some of the safety training we do with both of our nurses and physicians, as well as sharing some of our great outcomes we have at TMC.
Great. What would you like to discuss today, Stacy, and share with us about why people should deliver here at TMC?
Thanks, Jordan. Well, not only at TMC do we deliver the most babies in Southern Arizona, but we're one of the leaders in safe births in the state of Arizona. Not sure if you knew that, and it's such an honor to be a community hospital and to have that honor. At TMC, we pride ourselves in making sure that we train as a team so that we can handle anything that you may encounter during your birth experience, whether you're having a planned scheduled C-section, if you're having an induction, or whether you just come in labor. I want you to know that our team is highly skilled and you can make sure that you and your family have a safe experience. At TMC, it's a real honor that not only do we deliver safe care, but I want to share with you some of the specifics in that. We are below the national average in our C-section birth rates, both primary and repeat C-sections. So what that means is we do everything that we can in looking at your plan of care to really hope you get to that vaginal birth. And in the event you do have a cesarean section, we have a highly skilled team that can do that too. But our birth rates for cesarean section are under the national average, which gives you a higher than likelihood to have a vaginal birth here at TMC. For those who've had a prior cesarean section, you may be counseled by your provider and offered what's called a VBAC, or vaginal birth after cesarean. And our vaginal birth after cesarean rates are better than the national average, which means you have a higher than likelihood chance of being able to have a vaginal birth your second time around if you had a C-section the first time around. And so we really pride ourselves on those statistics, and we're really glad to welcome you to TMC as you expand your family.
Thank you, Stacy. I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Diona. She'll be introducing herself and sharing the tour video with us. Hi.
Hi, I'm Diona Bayan. I'm the Director for Women and Children's Services, and welcome to Mama Chat today. We're really super excited to bring this chat option to our families, and we really hope to give you lots of great information over the next few weeks. Also, too, if you have any questions for our team, they're available in the broadcast or afterwards. Right now, we have so many people who are interested in our tours, and we have a really great tour that we have on our website. So we would like to give you a little sneak peek at our beautiful Women and Children's Center.
Well, hello everybody. Did that video freeze for us?
Yes.
It ends really great too. So it's like it's got a big ending. So let's go ahead and take it off. But I'm going to share the maternity website on the bottom of the screen where they can grab that. So sorry about that. But I guess everybody wants to know about the video today. So we'll let that end right there. How about that?
That sounds good. It's so fun to see our team coming together and our beautiful units and everybody working well together, the care that we can give as a team. So I love that video. That's just one of the many videos that are on our website, as well as resources to register for tours, our childbirth education courses. So go ahead and check that out. Diona, thank you for sharing that with us. Are there any questions that came in, Tim, that we need to go over before we finish today?
Let me get in here. Hang on. I don't see any questions, but a question that somebody. Oh no.
Okay.
We also have a lot of great things to offer for our patients.
Yep.
So I do want to make sure we highlight that as well. So some of the things that we do are a lot of low invasive procedures or tactics that help our patients during their labor with pain. So that is a really wonderful option with aromatherapy. We use TENS units. We also have this incredible virtual reality goggles that help our patients with any of our pain processes that they may be experiencing. So we even had one mom who used the virtual reality goggles who absolutely was saying that she felt like she was walking in Mount Lemon and not in labor. So
that's awesome.
that we have to offer here.
I do have a question, and I apologize. It seems like our internet's a little sketchy today. But the question that I often get on the marketing side, and then I also work at the core at La Encantada, and we have prenatal yoga classes there for our moms to be. A lot of the questions we get sometimes revolve around a midwife versus the regular labor and delivery, and maybe you can tell about that partnership, Dee, that we have, or Jordan can address that.
Yeah, it's always a great option if you're thinking of doing something that's a low invasive, that you talk with your provider. They are also able to help if any questions arise and get you connected to the right midwife that would match with you. And so we just want to make sure that our patients are talking to their provider about their wishes. We also on our website have a wonderful birth plan that they can go through, and connecting with Jordan, she can walk you through the birth plans that you would like to have and make sure that we're communicating those steps along the way. The midwife option is really great. And even if you don't have a midwife care, we always offer low invasive options for all of our moms. So you would just ask for those specific things, and we can accommodate.
And there's also a midwifery tour virtually online. And I was going to invite Stacy if she had anything to share about the Midwifery Center.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me back. I would just like to offer that even if you choose not to birth in the midwifery center under the care of a midwife, any of those options we welcome into our normal labor and delivery rooms, whether that's aromatherapy, whether that's positioning techniques, or the virtual reality goggles that Dee spoke of. In addition, there's a lot of monitoring options here at TMC where if you're in labor, you don't have to be tethered to the fetal monitor or left in bed. We really believe in managing an active labor, so a lot of movement in birth, of course, coupled with rest when you need it. But we do have a wireless, tagless fetal monitoring system. It would be a sticker that sits on your belly as a patient, and you're not connected to cables and a monitor. And it really allows freedom of movement, which many women find such a wonderful option when they're laboring.
I have a question, and I know that a lot of the services we offer revolve around, are for women and families that are pregnant or in the process. What do you tell women and families that are planning to become pregnant or thinking about starting a family? What's kind of the first couple steps that you would recommend? Any one of you folks would recommend for women and families?
Yeah, thanks, Tim. I think once you've chosen a provider, and all of our providers you can find on our TMC website, of course, but I think after you choose a provider, the next step would be to look into some of our childbirth education classes. One of the best classes that you can take in your first trimester is called our Healthy Pregnancy class. Not only is it a great class to learn how to stay healthy, eat the right foods during pregnancy, it reviews exercise, breathing, relaxation techniques. But in addition to that, it is a free class. So we'd love to see that class packed as a free resource to our community as your only community-based hospital here in Tucson.
Yeah, even planning your pregnancy is always good to meet with your doctor and tell them what you're looking at doing so that they can connect you with who you need to maybe have a consult with, or even put you on a prenatal vitamin regimen, or give you options of things that you need to think of to stay healthy. It's like a roadmap for pregnancy, and it all begins with the planning of your trip. So this is the same kind of principle.
Well,
Absolutely. And I think knowing that we honor your birth plan, and not only that, do we honor your birth plan, but we're so excited to be a part of your birth story.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are like the concierge of having babies. You get them in there and you walk them through the entire. I love that, Dee. It's the roadmap to your new journey, to your, it's, you help them get there to the end. And then even then afterwards, you're there with them.
Yes.
TMC remains with them along the way for the health and wellness of their baby and their families and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's such an honor to be part of a birth story for a family. This is a unique experience for everyone, and it's such an honor for us to be part of that story and help them to have such a wonderful experience.
I don't know who said it, but somebody on a call we had, I love the fact that they said, this is your birthday.
Yeah.
It's
birthday.
You only have one, really, right?
Yeah.
And I love that for new moms and families, and it's their birthday. It's a joyous day. It's an exciting day, and I love the fact that you guys help them through that, and the fact that TMC just has all of the resources and experts along the way to make it an easy journey, Dee.
Yes. And we're safe and ready to care at any point in their pregnancy.
Right. That's right. And before we wind up, I do have a question. It's obvious that we are coming out of a pandemic, and there's perhaps concerns and things for moms to be, and people that are thinking about starting families. Is there any advice that you have for women in the process now, or women that are thinking about starting families?
I think the biggest question that we get is around visitors. And, that's, again, you go back to your birthday, there's only one of those, and you have specific people that you want to be present. And we do offer a lot of options for our families to be able to have their partner with them, as well as an additional person, whomever they choose to be with them. But we also have made our doulas in our community as part of our healthcare team. So if they choose to have a doula, that's always an option. We don't count that as one of the additional persons that they would be able to have with them. And so I think it's just really important to know that there is that option as a patient. And that's probably the biggest questions we're getting right now with the pandemic.
That's good advice, Jordan. Where should people start their journey? Should they call you? What do they need to do to get started?
So if you're early on in your pregnancy, you can go to the webpage below here on the banner and sign up for that healthy pregnancy class. There's also small tours. We're maxing those out at 6 people in a tour. So if you're interested in taking a tour, you could meet one of our ICEA certified instructors, or it might be me even doing the tour. Just to get connected with us, and I can answer any questions you might have if you want to call me on the phone number below. Those are the best ways to reach me.
Yeah, and our website too also has a lot of great options for our families should they choose to do classes. We do virtual classes, we do self-paced virtual classes, and in-person classes as well. So we're really excited to have those offerings to our community.
Yeah, we're excited to help you get started. Jordan, why don't you tell us about the series and what you have planned for the upcoming weeks?
Yeah, next week we're going to have one of our ICEA certified instructors on to talk about why you should take childbirth education classes and be able to answer questions that you might have about those. That's
great. So we're excited to get you guys started. We'll be here every Thursday. Today is May 13th, 2021. And for the next 10 weeks, we'll be here every Thursday at 11 o'clock Arizona time. Jordan live with some experts and folks in our labor and delivery and on that mom and baby side that can help you along the way. And like Dee said, along your journey. So we'll look forward to seeing you. If you have any questions and you're watching after this has been taped live, go ahead and put those in the comments and we'll answer them as we can. Ladies, and I really appreciate this. I look forward to watching you guys really succeed at this. You guys already do, and that's a lot of fun. So congratulations on this. And we'll go ahead and say goodbye, everybody. And
Thank
we'll see you next week.
Thanks, everyone.